Hey, lovelies. Okay, so a couple of things that I want to talk about today. The first thing, I want to talk about how my trachea shave is healing. As you can see, the bruising is gone. There is still a bit of a scar there. You can see it. And it's going down slowly every day. It goes down a little bit more and a little bit more, so it feels very good. A lot of things that people don't talk about when they have plastic surgery. They talk about how great they felt after and how it changed their lives, but they never really talk about how they feel during the process of healing. A lot of people suffer from depression because you've got an ugly scar somewhere. Like, in all honesty, the very first day, it didn't look so bad. And then the second day, as I had to start touching it, I felt scar tissue, and that made me feel very upset. Like, I was like, having buyer's remorse. I was like, what did I just do? Oh my God. And I was really scared that it was going to continue to look like that. However, now 3 weeks later, it's actually looking a lot better. I need to sincerely apologize for my absence here on YouTube. I have been very busy with so many things going on. I just finished doing Ryerson yesterday, and it was such an experience. And I honestly would like to take a moment to thank each and every one of the students and all of their incredible questions. It was such an honor coming into your school and into your class and spending the time with you that I did. So now I want to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. I've been sort of mum on this since it happened. I didn't want to jump on a bandwagon. I wanted to make sure that what I said was going to be something articulate and something that I felt from the heart. So we'll start with the fact that I think that it is an incredibly brave thing at 65 years old to finally decide that this is who you want to be. And it's not who you want to be in the sense of, oh my God, I think I'm just going to be a woman today. It's who you want to be, as in it's being your authentic and true self. That's not a golf clap. I'd clap louder, but it doesn't sound good on the microphone. Honest to God, Caitlyn Jenner, I mean, you are disturbingly beautiful, first of all. References to you and Jessica Lange are not at all too far out-fetched. You look like you could have been twins. Like I've said all over social media, I really genuinely now see where Kylie and Kendall got their looks from. It's so bizarre. Before Caitlyn transitioned, I actually didn't see a resemblance between her and her children. And now that she's transitioned, now that I see her looking the way she does, I definitely see a correlation between the three girls there. It's kind of amazing. I hope that Caitlyn's story helps other older trans people become more aware with who they are. Look, we've had all the young ones come out. We've had Carmen Carrera and Laverne Cox, and they came out at their age. And then we have Jazz, who's now got her own show. She's 13, I believe, and she's going to be on TLC. Great job, folks. But the thing is that we don't do a lot of specials, and we don't talk about the senior citizens that transition. And the reality of it is that the number is really high. The reason being is that most transgender people live the life that society told them that they have to live. You need to be the man, you need to provide, and that's all there is to it. Finally, they're at an age where their children are grown up, and they can finally be their authentic and true self. Bravo! Good for you! The only thing is that I am so sorry it took so long for you to get there. That must have been horrible. I can't imagine not being able to be me on a daily basis. And I can't imagine not being able to be me until I'm 65 years old. That would have been the most heartbreaking experience that anyone could ever experience. I'm disheartened with Kris Jenner. Her little momager thing. I've never really liked her. Isn't that strange? I've always thought she was attractive. She seemed nice enough, but she also seemed like if you tried to nail her to a board like Jello, it would just fall to the ground, like it wouldn't happen. Like, the woman just seems so slimy that it's unbelievable. I watched the Bruce Jenner special on Keeping Up with Kardashians because Caitlyn had not yet released her name to the public. So I watched the Bruce Jenner the special, and I thought I was really it was great that so many were being supportive, but the saddest thing about transitioning is that so many people turn it into something about them. It's not about you, it's about me. Say it with me. It's not about you, it's about me. My transitioning isn't about you. My transitioning is about me and my needing to be happy in my own body, because if I don't, the likelihood of me being among the statistics that are 9 times higher among the transgender community is that I would have probably slit my wrists a long time ago. It's not about you. Get over yourself. You know, Chloe has always been my favorite, the level-headedness, and the way she attacked Bruce during the thing, it just felt really disheartening. And it almost felt like she backtracked when she did her solo thing. Because when it was her and Kendall in the kitchen, they were sort of going bananas. And then all of a sudden, when they did their solo, they sort of calmed down a bit, as if like they were trying to backtrack just a little bit. I don't know what's going on. I think that Caitlyn Jenner is the greatest thing to come out of the Kardashian house ever. I think that what her coming out will do for the transgender community, the senior transgender community at that, is going to be exponential. I can guarantee you that conversations have been started with children and parents alike about this. How amazing is that? How amazing is it that a former Olympian, well, still an Olympian, I hate that they say former because she's still an Olympian, but a former Olympian, world-class athlete, has finally decided to be happy and be their authentic self in their own skin. And how much will that help other people? Parents are having conversations with their children today because of it. Kids are having conversations with their parents because of it. Cousins are having conversations with their other cousins. Family and friends are having conversations about this. Yes, not all of them are going to be positive. I have lashed out at many a people online for the ignorance surrounding Caitlyn and using him and not her as the pronoun, and just being very distasteful about their comments. I can't imagine, I can't imagine. There's, I sort of, a friend of mine today said something about not giving people the light of day if they say something bad. And I'm like, no, you have to. You can't just be the person that crawls under a rock. You have to call people out when they're being assholes, especially when they're being assholes to a community that you're a part of. You have to stand up and say something. You have a voice. I have a voice. I'm going to use it to the best of my ability for the rest of my life. I'm going to get as loud as I want, as obnoxious as I want, and I'm going to make sure that the universe putting me here in this body, in this day and age, was not a waste. That's all there is to it. On other notes, some things have been happening relationship-wise that I had spoken to and I said that I would talk about soon. However, developments have been made and I'm not really interested in coming forward right now with too much information other than to say that we are still friends and we are working things out. And that's the only comment that I want to make with regards to this situation. Close friends will probably contact me and ask for more, but I don't think it's appropriate. I think that for once in my life, this is a situation that I need to deal with privately. And then when I'm ready, we will sit down and we will discuss what happened and why things went the way they went. As always, I'm so very humbled that each and every one of you tune in and you watch my videos. I am going to go watch Untucked from season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race because I'm obsessed. Now, I'll tell you something before I leave. I really genuinely wanted Pearl to win, but I loved that Violet one. I love that she's so young. Some of the interviews that she's done are just mind-blowing. mind-blowing. Violet, you have done so much for the trans community in your few short days of being crowned RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7 winner. I think it's amazing what you're doing, and I hope that one day I get to meet you and shake your hand or hug you, depending on what's going on, and just say thank you. I love your genderqueer fuckedness about life. I love that, and I think that it is young people like you who are shaping the future of what we see in the world, and for that I commend you, and I say congratulations on winning RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah. Congratulations. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, my lovelies all over the world, from the sincerest part of my heart, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. I will catch you all on the flip side, folks. Bye.